Hello yogis, I'm Katerina and welcome to the grounding practice. This is a short flow practice that you can do anytime and anywhere. Be sure to prepare a large amount of water, drink some before the practice if needed, and we begin in a tabletop position. Hands shoulder wide apart, knees slightly spread. The position is neutral. Inhale, hand up, and gentle arch in the back, cow pose. Exhale, draw your navel in as in a squeeze your ribs, cat pose. Continue breathing with the movements for a few more rounds. Inhale and exhale. And again, cow pose, reach, and deep inhale. Feel free to move your hips and shoulders a bit if you like. The tabletop position is perfect for that. Expand the movement a bit and warm up well. Flowing movements with the whole body, like a water. When you're ready, return to center. The position is neutral. Shift your weight onto left hand as you inhale. Lift your right hand toward the ceiling. Reach. On the inhale, bring your right hand under your left elbow. Gently twist as you inhale. It feels nice. Now let's some dynamic and repeat a couple of times. Exhale, inhale, reach. And exhale, down. Let's pause for a moment and extend our left arm along the right ear. Let's lengthen. And even extend the left leg. Let's feel a gentle twist. Gaze at the ceiling. A few more breaths here. Feel deepness. A few more breaths and we bring the leg back in, straightening the left elbow, the last stretch with the right hand, and then we move into a neutral tabletop position. Left arm up, let's stretch and reach. Bring your arm as deep as possible under your right elbow, lower down. Exhale. Again we return up, warming up the right side, the breath helps. And again we go deeper into the twist. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. Right arm stretches along the left ear. Just don't press your hand against your face. The head is free, gaze toward the ceiling. Let leg extended the knee. Breathe and enjoy. Slightly come back to center. Last arm reach and neutral position. Tuck your toes, sit your hips back on your heels, extend your arms and find yourself in child pose. Another stretch. Enjoy one of the most pleasant stretch in yoga in my opinion. Don't forget to breathe. Flow into a plank. Finally, we engage in some straight poses. And slightly back to child pose. Exhale. Transition into upward facing dog, immediately lifting your right leg up, a straight and strong leg. Squeeze your knee, bring to nose, give a little kiss, we love ourselves, and place your foot in front of your mat. Heel down, lift the torso into warrior one position, gaze is direct beyond your fingertips. Yeah, it's quite straightening pose. Hold your balance. If it's too difficult and your legs are shaking, there's no need to squat too deeply. Bring your gaze forward as you exhale. Place your palms on your heart. Okay, then interlace your fingers and keeping your legs in position and stretch forward with your arms as far as you can. beyond the line of your yoga mat. Breathe. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Straighten the front leg. The body is strong. Pivot on your left heel, transition immediately into Warrior 2. Just few delicious breathing here. And then with the exhale, transition to revolved side angle pose. Parivrita Parshva Konasana. Exhale. Stay here for a few breaths, trying to reach the ceiling with your left hand. The hip is latent and does not twist. A couple of breaths. Go deeply as you can. Place your left hand on the mat and transition into flip like a dog. Good stretch. Bring your left knee to left shoulder, then place your foot in front of your mat. Lower your back knee, Anjaneyasana. Here I prefer to place my palms facing up and gently press down on my pelvis, like an additional stretch. Don't lean into the front knee. Lift your chest upward. Breathe freely. You can drink water if your throat is dry. If everything is okay, rise your arms up and place your belly in front of your knee. Then extending your arms like wings along your sides. And finally downward facing dog. Exhale. When you're ready, lift your left leg up and dive into pigeon pose. This pose requires good flexibility, but if you find it difficult to hold, please bend your back leg. Don't force your body. If all is fine and you want to go deeper, lie down on your left hip, but very gently. Let's lie here for a bit and feel how the back hip is straight and how the front hip also twists. Few breaths here. Enjoy and feel all of your benefits, what this pigeon pose brings to your body. When you're ready, lift your heart off the floor and let's set some straight without using your hands. Try to draw your back leg forward above the floor. We've arrived in Navasana. It's calling to us here. You can do it without the hands, or you can support your legs under the knee if it's difficult. You can also cross your arms over the chest, or you can fully extend your legs and the arms parallel to the floor if you're an advanced practitioner. Breathe. Few more breaths here. You can always put this video on a pause and drink your water. Alright, let's inhale in butterfly pose. However, I prefer to call it diamond pose because of the position of the legs. Call it wherever helps you to experience this pose. Heels together, slightly forward away from the body. Grab your toes with your hands and lower into the pose deeply. As deeply as your body allows today. I love to take my legs further away from my body. This way I can feel more muscles. Ground yourself. Remember what this practice is dedicated to. Let's rise up. And find yourself in a plank. Stack your toes. Transition to child position for a moment. And flowing through the plank position goes to down facing dog. Exhale. Lift your left leg as high as possible. Bring the bent knee forward to touch your left elbow. Be sure to do so. Then transition into Warrior One with your right heel on the floor. Hands to the sky or to the ceiling. The breeze, that's the matter. Place your hands on the chest. And then interlace your fingers and stretch far beyond the edges of the yoga mat, with your legs remaining steady. Breathe here. Rise up through the center. Gaze toward the top of your mat. Transition to Warrior Two, and a little trick here. If it's hard to hold Warrior Two, try turning your hand a bit. The leg is straight, and we transition into revolved triangle. Yummy. And immediately transition to revolved side angle pose. It's like vinyasa. Popular flow. Few breath here. Don't forget to breathe. Lower the hand and transition into a flip like a dog, balancing on the left leg with the right leg lifted up. Hold briefly, then bring the right foot between the hands. Anjaneyasana. Arms up. Hold. You can also place your hands on your lower back. With your arms reaching back like wings, lower the torso down into the right hip. Hold this position for a few breaths. Place your hands, untuck your toes, go to downward facing dog. Now lift the right leg up, then bring the bent knee forward to settle into pigeon pose on the right side. Notice how the position feels different on the right and left sides. By the way, are you right-handed or left-handed? I'm curious, please share in the comments. And in the meantime, we settle down into the right hip. Breathe in. Feels so good. Beautiful, guys. Lift the heart of the floor. And with a straight, without using the hands, bring the back leg to the front of the mat. Navasana, guys, immediately. Hands forward, under the knee, on the chest, or extend the legs and hold the pose. Like advancer. Few breaths here. Beautiful pose. Well, we're almost at our goal, but let's do some Hanumanasana to rest a bit and change the goal. Spread your legs as wide as you can today, and if it feels right, without forcing your body, gently lean forward, bringing your belly toward the floor. Tuck your toes and few breaths here. Beautiful. Few more inhale and exhale. Slowly back to center. Legs together, and let's finish our practice with a deep and beneficial Paschimottanasana. We're always sitting in our sit bones. hands up, and as you exhale, lean forward to a level that is accessible for you today. You can bend your knees, and you don't have to lean all of the way down, but the one thing you definitely shouldn't do is round your back. Let's lie down on our bellies. Stretching the back and the hamstring. This is a very beneficial pose. Don't day without it. With an inhale, open up and sit in a position that feels comfortable for you. There's no need to twist into lotus. Take a couple of breaths, calming your body and mind. Place your hands on your heart and feel your heartbeat. Raise your arms to the side, capturing the energy of grounding and bring that straight to your closed eyes. The last exhales of today's practice. Thank you for sharing this grounding practice with me. I am of the earth element, and it is sometimes very helpful for me to calm my mind and feel safe. Namaste, and I'll see you in the next practice.